But anyways, okay. So we're starting back. We're on chapter 8 now. We are on a mission with Miss Dynamo and Victoria, also known as the Shining Nova. We're just doing a little bit of a raid on Lord Bedlam's base, which we're probably gonna run into Dave, and I'm gonna be sad.
Poor Dave. Yo, maybe we get a ending where we like recruit Dave and he becomes a good guy.
I don't think so. He's very into Lord Bedlam's uh, goal, I guess.
Nah, he's just very into Lord Bedlam.
Okay, whatever you say, hun. Uh, so yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll get started.
Not bad, I admit. I was fully expecting the usual crater.
Well, one of us had to have a graceful landing, and it wasn't going to be you while you were carrying that cargo.
I am that cargo. Hello.
I'm a passenger, thank you very much. I bought a ticket and everything.
As Victoria sets me down, I straighten up to full height and dust myself off, trying to puff out my chest a little. It does nothing to remove the shit-eating grin on Dynamo's face.
If you think he looks like luggage now, you should have seen him the first time.
Gee, thanks for the backup. And for the record, I was perfectly composed up until that dive. Why did we have to do that from so high up anyway?
Best way to get in undetected. Fly high, dive fast, land quiet.
Okay, understandable.
But ain't nothing gonna be quiet about this next part.
But it will be careful, right?
Right?
Yes, shining stick in the mud, I'll be careful. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. You're the one with the escort mission, and those are always the worst.
Those are
You
giant
sure you
words.
don't need a minute to review?
Victoria tilts her helmet in my direction. I swear the lights in her visor blinks as if she's winking.
Nah, I think we're on the same page.
Oh yeah, same paragraph even.
Ooh.
Think we could get it down to the same sentence?
No.
Depends on the wording, but I'm sure we could find one or two that we're in sync on.
What in the hell are you two nerds even talking about anymore?
Look. Don't ask. We did some freaky stuff in the sky.
Just an inside joke. You know, from,
All the research we did last night. Lots of intel, lots of reading, verbs, adjectives, all sorts of interjections. Boring stuff.
dead boring. You're lucky you snuck out early. You'd have hated it.
Yeah.
You know something? I don't doubt it. You two are so freaking weird.
True. Victoria and I share a glance. I can practically see the playful grin lurking somewhere behind that helmet.
Well, whatever. If you're ready to get this party started, then so am I. Let's do this already.
Roger that. Go raise some hell.
Hell yeah.
When don't I? See you on the other side, sister.
And like that, Miss Dynamo is off. A black and blue blur zigzagging her way through the forest, kicking leaves up in her wake. I have to bat a few away from my face. When we're both sure she's gone, Victoria and I share a look and immediately start laughing.
This isn't gonna stay a secret for very long, is it?
I don't think so.
And whose fault is that? All sorts of interjections? God, you're the worst. Though, honestly, I don't care if
Basically
it's
a
a
married
secret once this is
couple.
over. At least where my
True.
friends are concerned.
Really? I thought there'd be a whole rule book. You know, a system.
Got her.
Well, kind of. But we'll figure that out later. For now, the only secret you need to worry about is my name. So, just to make sure. In the field, I'm always Shining Nova. Got it?
I can't call you Kate. I need a super. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. That's a
I'm
pretty
a
good one.
hero.
Okay, hold. Carrie, this is a pretty good one though.
It is.
I want to go with the superhero one, but I feel like I have to at least see what this response is. So just give me a second. We're gonna load it, but.
And what about in bed?
Depends on the man.
Oh.
Oh.
That's mysterious. No, really. Are you going for a fuzzy handcuffs vibe with that, or...?
You'll find out eventually.
Okay, now I don't know if we should go back. Hold on. No. I got.
We're saving that right there. Okay.
We're loading. Hold on.
Yeah, sure. But I gotta get me one of those superhero names.
Not right now, though. We'd have to pause the whole mission to get you a new name tag.
True.
Yeah, no. Just go back to that
Okay.
other
Yeah,
one.
we're going back. The other one was way better. I thought they were gonna like workshop some names and stuff, and I probably would have like fought for that one, but no.
And what about him?
Depends.
That's
You'll find out.
As Victoria walks past me, I feel a metal hand slap against my butt cheek, causing me to hop
Oh
forward
my-
in surprise. Let's go!
Come on, get that ass in gear.
Let's go? Not to be outdone, I start after her and try to return the favor.
This isn't fair when you're in that thing.
Maybe not, but it's fun.
True. Now with a sore butt cheek and a sore hand, I sigh in defeat and follow after her. The forest is as quiet as when we left it. No guards or automatic security spots across us. Not that Lord Bedlam can afford a robot army, but Madame Scorpion definitely can. Either Nova was right and Scorpion didn't realize that we escaped this way, or she's extremely confident that we're not a threat. So this could be a really good start or a really bad one. It's hard to say.
So by the way, how will we know when Dynamo...
Yeah, that sounds about right. And a distant boom echoes across the wilderness, shaking the ground and causing flocks of birds to scatter in panic.
That's how. Come on, let's pick up the pace a little. I don't want to leave Dynamo exposed for too long.
Victoria starts moving at a jog, armor clanking with each step, and I follow. Before long, we reach the very same door that we used to escape. Still sealed from the inside and still unguarded. Okay, well that's... You could probably rip it off. Without hesitation, Victoria focuses one of her suit's beam weapons on the entrance and activates it, quickly melting through the steel around the door until it falls forward with a thud.
Entrance is clear. Go ahead, I'll watch your back.
Just watch it, huh? A likely story.
True. Slowly, I start sliding towards the door. I make sure to face Victoria the whole time to keep my posterior protected, but this strategy only makes her laugh. That was a very thuddy thud. It is a thick metal, like, hatch, though, so that's pretty true.
You know I'll tag that other cheek eventually. You can't keep this up the whole time.
Don't think I can't.
Watch me. I can get through these halls backwards any day.
I point my eyes and then find her to signal that I'm watching her as I back through the entrance, where I immediately stumble on the lip of the doorway. Oh yeah, Jacob, you weren't here for this? No, we're totally in. We've totally bagged Victoria.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, she also smacked her ass earlier, so.
That didn't count. Still not in the halls yet, technically.
True. With an X-rated sigh, Victoria follows me through the breach and we slip into the darkness together. I squint, trying to adjust to the lower light, and soon after that, I wrinkle my nose. Jesus, it's so musty in here. Is that new, or had I just gotten used to it? Add that to the reasons why quitting was the right call, I guess. We make our way through the loading dock and reach the door to the kitchens, but when we open it, it's hardly any brighter.
Should the kitchen be abandoned right now?
No.
Not normally, but maybe they evacuated. The lair's never been invaded, so people could be panicking.
That's probably not a good sign. Slowly, I creep forward through the kitchen. Not that it does me a lot of good with this suit of mechanized armor that's clanking right behind me. But it's instinct, I suppose. When we reach the cafeteria, I'm surprised to find that even the room is dark. Okay. Either Miss Diamond shut down the lair's power, or...
You fool!
Antonio! I shield my eyes and the lights turn on while Shining Nova snaps to attention, weapons ready.
You've fallen right into my trap, you little shits. Like a lamb liver into a deep fryer. I knew I'd find you here. No one else could figure out how you escaped, but I knew. Chef Antonio always.
Let's beat the shit out of him for the baloney. With all the swagger of a proper supervillain, Chef Antonio lumbers out from around the corner, just as a contingent of his henchmen in aprons and hairnets rise up from the tables they've been hiding behind. I didn't realize that we had such a big kitchen staff. Yeah, even with their numbers, it's still a little hard to take them seriously when they're brandishing ladles and frying pans.
Figured you might have escaped this way before. I could tell that someone had been through my kitchen. The question was, would you be stupid enough to trespass through my domain not once, but twice? Twice? No one could be that stupid, could they? And yet, here you are, twice as stupid.
Oh no, you got us. Whatever will we do? If only we'd ran into Madam Scorpion instead. Then we might have stood a chance.
Oh yeah, some stuff happened, Jacob. Don't worry. You can get a recap later.
You should be so freaking lucky. The boss lady wanted the traitor alive, but I'd rather serve your head to her on a silver platter. So I decided to keep this little secret to myself.
Okay. Let's. You know what? You know what? Fuck this guy, right, Carrie? He served us bologna surprise casserole.
True.
Fuck this guy. Yeah, these are all pretty good. Do we call him a kiss ass or do we call him dumb?
Kiss ass.
Always the kiss ass, huh? First Lord Bedlam, now Madam Scorpion.
Kiss ass! You self-righteous little turd! You don't know nothing about me! I just know how to pick a winner! And when to spot a loser like you!
And what has that gotten you? This stained dumpster of a kitchen and a mastery of 1,000 ways to make bologna taste like putrid rat meat.
Oh, hell.
Why you? My red meat casserole tastes freaking divine, you uncultured little shit nugget! I'll kill you!
Good job. Way to provoke him.
Don't be too impressed. It's not that hard. Plus, he hates me, remember?
Still, the others will be uncoordinated without orders. Just keep him busy, and I'll handle the rest.
With an unintelligible battle cry, Chef Antonio charges forward. As Victoria takes off towards the kitchen staff, I unsheath my baton and raise my gauntlet. Here we go. I ready myself as the villainous chef lumbers forward, picking up steam like a truck that's lost its brakes. Only now do I realize just how big the man is. A lot bigger than me, that's for sure. Some of it's definitely muscle. So it's for sure a bet that he's stronger too. He's heading right for me.
Well, shit.
Counterattack.
We have a shield. Brother's just got a ladle. No, I can't lose my nerve. If I can wait for the right moment to counterattack, I can end this fight right now. As the enraged chef lowers his shoulder, I sink into a fighting stance and pull back my fist.
Come and get it, you son of a...
Okay, well, maybe if I were a faster, more skilled fighter, I could have pulled that strategy off. But I'm neither of those things. So instead, I get sent flying by the mother of all shoulder tackles, flailing wildly the whole way. As I crash to the ground, my foe lets out a deep, maniacal laugh. You should have schmooved, you're right,
Well,
Jacob.
ain't that precious? You really think you can take me, don't you? Come on, tough guy. Let's see what you got. Come on.
Utterly unintimidated, Antonio beckons me forward as I struggle to my feet. It's hard to fault him for his confidence. If that's how hard he hits, how in the world am I going to take him down?
I used to be a big deal, you know. The creme de la creme. King of the freaking castle.
That's a reference for sure.
Then those good-for-nothing inspectors came along with their health code violations and risks to public health and safety. Well, you know what I have to say to that?
Bologna?
Baloney?
Bullshit, that's what! Bullshit upon bullshit, a whole mountain of bullshit!
Some college ball, some could have gone pro if I hadn't joined
But I know the
Ramsey.
truth. They were bought and paid for. They had to be. It was those sniveling little weasels and Mama Mozzarellas. They put them up to it. And the funny thing, one of those health inspectors, he looked an awful lot like you. I bet your family, ain't you? I bet you were in on it.
You know, I want to deny that, but if you came up with that whole theory in the first place, then I don't think I've got much hope of convincing you otherwise. So hey, if it makes you feel better, it was me, Antonio.
No!
I'm the one behind it all. That
Oh
health
my
inspector,
God.
a clone from another dimension that I controlled with my mind. And Mama Mozzarella? Why, Mr. Giamatti, I am Mama Mozzarella.
I knew it! I knew it was you this whole time!
I love this game so much. I am Mama Mozzarella. Well, at the very least, I can check Volted Identity reveal off the old bucket list before he reduces me to a chunky meat sauce. Man, what's wrong with me? I can't help but antagonize this guy. I probably deserve this beating, but I can't afford it. Not now. I've got more important things to deal with. So somehow I've got to find a way to beat him. To do that, I need to neutralize his strength. And I need to hit him with everything I've got. I need to... He's stronger than us. So we're not going to get him in a hold. Pummel him with strikes could work, but I don't see it going because he's fast and we're not that skilled a fighter. I say we surprise him. Also, he hit us with the bologna surprise before. I feel like it's going to be, from a writer's sense, I feel like that's the correct answer. Surprise him. Yeah, my only chance to catch him off guard. I need to use something in my toolbox that he's not familiar with.
You know what? I don't need this to beat you.
Oh shit, wait, what? I clasp my baton and stow on my belt, then make a show of raising my fists like an old-timey boxer.
Put him up, big man. Let's go.
Happy to, Pipsqueak. It's your funeral.
The chef grins maniacally, cracking his sizable knuckles as he confidently stalks forward. Brother, I did not say to do this.
You know what? You're right. So on second thought...
Okay, that's what I wanted. I actually have my gauntlets cannon aim it right at Antonio's chest.
Ah, shit.
I fire 2 blasts for good measure. Though they're not lethal, they leave the chef's apron singed as he stumbles backwards. Okay, if it can singe clothing, I feel like it could be lethal. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You little shit. There's a bunch of
I think it was like sleep darts.
Well, it singed him. I don't think sleep dart to singe someone's apron.
Surprise! You got knocked the hell out.
Oh, that's also a reference. Nah, small burns aren't lethal. Yeah, but I think with enough shots, it could be. I guess how are you going to make it, able to knock down a grown man like this and not be lethal?
Now I'm kind of hungry, though. Not gonna lie.
Alright, we hit him with the bologna surprise. As I catch my breath, Nova pulls in for a landing right beside me.
Hey, nice job. That guy was no pushover, and you handled him all on your own. I'm impressed.
It helps that I had a gun.
Thanks. Wasn't easy, though.
Never is. But if you stick with this whole hero thing, you'll figure that out.
So with my old rival Vanquish and his culinary kingdom covered in blast marks and unconscious kitchen staff, we head for the cafeteria's exit and the hallway beyond. Yeah, I guess it's true, Jacob. No, don't make me fight Dave. I don't want to fight him. Please. With mechanical precision, Victoria raises her weapon and scans the hallway, checking first her left, then her
We're
right.
clear.
Ooh, that was crisp. You know, if this superhero gig ever falls through, you could always star in some video games. Quick, tell me to stay frosty.
Okay, it's also a reference.
Alright, we're breaking up.
No!
Wow, that was a whole 3 hours faster than usual. But on the plus side, I guess that means we were official?
Yeah. Bro got the nerd emoji out. Actually,
The only thing official here is that you're officially getting left behind.
Oh no. At that, Victoria hops into the air and starts flying forward, slow enough to maintain control through the labyrinthian hallways, but fast enough to quickly leave me in the dust.
Hey, wait up! I'm Oscar Mike, I swear. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, come on!
Oscar Mike? Look, I know that's a reference, but I'm not willing to dig deep. That doesn't seem to help, as she only turns to wave a casual goodbye before turning around down another hallway. In the exact wrong direction.
Other way, superstar.
A moment later, Nova reemerges, hovering sheepishly as she corrects her course.
I knew that. Obviously. That's how you know I was joking.
By now, I've managed to catch up, and Victoria turns off her thrusters, opting instead to jog beside me as I take a left turn. It's still weird hearing her normal voice from inside that thing, especially when she's embarrassed. Yeah, no, Oscar Mike is definitely going to be a reference. They've done some pretty good references in this one, right, Carrie?
Yeah, it might be like a joke based on like.
I swear, Stay Frosty I've heard from a game.
No, see, Stay Frosty, I've heard from like a YouTuber, because that was like his outro anytime he would finish
I know
his
Jacob.
anime reviews.
Okay, well, I don't know. I still say that Oscar Mike is a reference.
Don't worry, in the games you'll have a mini-map. For now, all you've got is me.
Okay, fine. Breakup rescinded.
Let's go.
Nice. Looks like all those years of memorizing the longest possible route to the bathroom have finally paid off. Who says slackers can't get girls?
Yeah.
Don't mistake correlation for causation here.
Oh.
Seriously though, it's a big help. It would have taken forever to map this place out by hand, and satellites no-go. We'll be lucky if our radio's even...
Do you read Alpha Team?
Oh.
Nova, pick up the damn call.
I'm here. Status?
The birds are grounded, but the queen bitch of the mountain put 2 and 2 together. You've got company headed your way.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry though, she didn't go herself. I'll keep her occupied.
Quick Google. Oscar Mike means on the move? Oh, well. Okay. I guess it is a reference, just not a game reference like I assumed.
Not for too long.
Sorry, you're breaking up.
Dynamo, promise me.
I promise. Just relax. It's me.
Miss Dynamo hangs up and Victoria shakes her head. See, that's exactly what she's afraid of. I give her a knowing look and pick up the pace. We need to take advantage of the empty halls while we can. Oh no, who are they going to send our way if it's not Scorpion?
Probably Lord Bedlam and David.
It probably is. And for the time we do. In fact, we made such good progress that I'm starting to feel a little optimistic. Until we round the corner, greeted by an all too familiar sound.
You fool!
No! Bedlam, I don't want to hurt you, please! I skid to a halt and reach for my baton, but I freeze when I take in just my purple-clad subordinates accompany my former boss. That's at least 3 whole squads.
Did you think that you could gallivant through the very heart of my domain without I, the omnipotent Lord Bedlam, discovering your presence? Nothing escapes my eye. Nothing! Much less treasonous scum like you, Christy. I never forget the face of a
He
traitor.
forgot her name.
No, because he doesn't even see her face. He's talking about us. That's how confused he is.
Actually, I'm Stan. That's Christy.
I point to a woman who stands to Lord Bedlam's right. He rolls about in confusion before Christy offers a helpful wave.
Wait, I thought you were moved.
God damn it, Bedlam.
No, that's Moon.
I point to another henchman. Lord Bedlam again starts to look around before quickly giving up.
Enough of this! It doesn't matter if your name is Dan, Spartacus, or much less Shiny Nova. You are a filthy treasonist! You have betrayed our cause, our family, and most importantly, me! And you, hero, you have been a thorn in my side for far too long!
As much as I love Bedlam, this is stalling.
We just met this week.
Far too long, I say! But that ends today, on this hallowed ground, with fire in our bellies and villainy in our hearts! The light of your twinkling little star shall at last be extinguished!
Save the big speeches for spells and swords, Lord Lifespan. It was fun playing with you, but it's time to say hi to your long-lost brother.
Oh, got him.
Unless, of course, you stand down. I know you think that being able to order all these people around makes you strong, but I'm gonna level with you. This still won't go your way. I mean, you can try, but it won't.
Lord Bedlam, she's gonna betray you. Join us.
Your call. I can't make it for you.
No, you can't, because I have already opened the contacts on my phone of destiny and blocked your
Phone of
number.
Destiny?
No.
And now, I shall complete the prophecy and delete you entirely.
Oh no.
Attack my steadfast supporters! Attack with every weapon
fist and crude insult you have!
At Lord Bedlam's command, my former co-workers rush forward, some firing beam weapons and others brandishing their batons. Nova returns fire with her own weaponry, which immediately draws the bulk of their barrage. Maybe I should give her some support, but then again, this might give me an opening to counterattack. Ooh. We don't charge. That's not gonna work out. We are one
Shield
man
Nova.
surrounded by like 100 other people. What'd you say, Karen?
I said shield Nova.
That's what I was saying. No, I'm not the one packing the firepower here. My one little wrist cannon doesn't compare to Shine Nova's full arsenal. The best way to end this quickly is to give her the chance to unleash it.
Don't worry, Nova. I'm the Princess of Europa.
Let's go! As soon as the words leave my mouth, the glowing blue shield emerges from my gauntlet. By the time it's fully materialized, I'm already sliding across the floor towards Shining Nova. I catch her glancing in my direction and nodding in approval out of the corner of my eye. Looks like we were thinking the same thing. As I skid to a halt in front of her, I rise to one knee and angle my shield towards the charging henchman, forming a one-man shield wall. Behind me, Nova crouches down with both arms raised. I hear a series of mechanisms lock into place as Nova reveals a whole armory's worth of weaponry. Seeing what's happening, the henchmen fire the weapons with renewed fervor. But what doesn't miss entirely collides harmlessly with my shield, leaving Nova free to take aim and brace herself completely unabated.
Just remember, this was your call.
Go easy on Bedlam! With that, Nova unleashes a barrage of return fires, so all-encompassing that it changes the lighting of the whole damn hallway. By the time it dies down, what few henchmen are left standing have dropped their weapons and decided to flee in terror.
Nice job. That was clean. You're getting the hang of this. Oh, lovely Princess of Europa.
Ooh.
Still can't believe I have to say that every time.
Meanwhile, I noticed that at least one person hasn't fled, Lord Bedlam himself.
Where are you going, comrades? The battle has just begun! Get back here! Get back here and protect me! I mean, destroy this corrupt pawn of society!
Oh, I don't think they're coming back, buddy. It's down to you.
Yes. Yes, it is down to me. Just as it always has been. As it always shall be. I, Lord Bedlam, stand alone against this sickly, rotten society. I, Lord Bedlam, stand against you, an enforcer of unjust laws and unfair message-borne moderation.
No, not the message
I,
board.
Lord Bedlam,
He was really
am
upset
the
about that
proud
large
owner of
situation.
Yes, that's right, foul oppressor. Your devious stratagems can no longer affect me.
Oh, for those who don't remember, Shining Nova,
He got
who was
blasted
Kate,
right in the balls.
yeah, blasted Bedlam in the dick, and he said, "Oh, my pride," or something along those lines. But now he's got a defense cup.
In fact, with my newly fortified, locally sourced, and aggressively trademarked Chaos Armor, your inferior energy beam stands no hope of piercing my defenses. For I, Lord Bedlam, am...
Without a word, Nova casually fires a blast at one of Lord Bedlam's horns, spinning his helmet around backwards.
Gah, you coward! What have you done? Where are you? Coward! Heathen! Fiend! Someone get this
This is
thing
my Lord
turned
Bedlam's
around!
sister.
I
Where's
love
that
Lord
new girl? Kara! Kylie! Katrina! Get this stupid thing turned around!
He really doesn't know, does he?
Not a clue. Come on, let's get out of here before he forgets that I'm a traitor and starts yelling for me next.
With our paths cleared, Nova and I start forward down the hall, leaving Lord Bedlam wandering blithely in our wake. By the time he's out of earshot, there was nothing but empty hallway ahead of us. Guess that was the bulk of the reinforcements. Maybe now we're past them. We have a clear path to supercomputer room. Next is gonna be Dave. Oh.
Alpha team. Nova? Nova, come in. It's Dynamo.
That doesn't sound like Dynamo to me. Is it just me or does that sound different?
It sounded like Dynamo to me.
I read you. What's wrong? Tell me you're not still engaged.
No, I'm not. I pulled out a minute ago.
Maybe she's out of breath.
Good. I take it that means she's headed our way?
Probably, but also, you should know, I'm bleeding a little. I don't know how, but she actually cut me.
What? Since when can she... Never mind. Just tell me you're okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I got it while I was retreating, actually. Something didn't feel right, and, well, if you hadn't told me to fall back, it could have been a lot worse. Just do me a favor and step on the accelerator a little. Throw Sunshine over your shoulder if you have to. She's not screwing around here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I figured she might be past the stage of playing with her food. I'll be careful, but you go get yourself patched up ASAP, and don't rush it. An EMT isn't exactly equipped for someone like you.
I hear myself gulp as Nova signs off. Nothing like someone who can shrug off mortar shells telling you to be careful to make the old sphincter clench. Hopefully we have enough of a head start. Of course, as soon as that thought crossed my mind, a door opens right next to me. I let out a yelp and both Nova and I whirl around to find...
Phew! All this
There
dress
it
is
is.
really doing a number on me. Maybe I should...
Dave stops dead. The locker room door is still open behind him.
Oh, hey, Dave.
Hey, Stan.
Hey, buddy.
You remember Shining Nova, don't you?
What's up?
We've met briefly, yes.
Join us, Dave.
Okay, cool. So, we kind of have places to be, but great seeing you. Really great. And if you want my opinion, it's probably all the baloney. You should try changing up your diet.
Stan, not now.
Right, yeah. Like I said, big hurry. Catch you later, though. You look great.
I turn to go, hoping he won't make his usual fuss.
Found you.
Ah, shit. Damn it, I knew he'd... Wait, that didn't sound like Dave. That didn't sound like Dave at all!
Down now!
Okay, well... They're gonna make us fight Dave.
Just as I expected. You'll put up more of a fight in that turtle shell of yours, won't you?
Oh, now we're in the locker room. With a groan, I peel myself off the floor. My uniform is coated in dust. I'm surrounded by debris. If Victoria hadn't been so quick to scoop me up and dive into the locker room, I might be buried beneath the rubble. My eyes land on a shock of blonde hair sticking out from the rubble. Guess Dave wasn't so lucky, no! Not his fault. Scorpion slashed an entire wall to pieces. The locker room is now permanently adjoined to the hallway. I step into that giant hole where the door used to be. It's none other than Madame Scorpion herself, cutting an imposing figure. Standing across from her, somehow, even Cheyenne Noma's armor seems small.
I'm not here just to put up a fight, Scorpion. I'm here to put you down.
Like a dog.
Are you now? I find that hard to believe considering your tactics. Did you honestly think that petulant child had any chance of stalling me for more than a heartbeat? And you actually brought dear Stanley along with you as well? It reeks of desperation. Don't tell me you and he are. My, you are desperate at every sense.
Wow!
I knew you
Damn,
had
she saw right through it.
toys, but not like that. Oh, honey. This explains so much.
What a bitch.
You don't know anything about me or him. But go ahead. Keep calling me honey. See what smoking crater that lands you in.
Really? Must we continue to trade barbs like common costumed barbarians? Come now, you're better than that. We both are. See? Look. I'm deactivating my weapon. Let's have a little chat, Like professionals?
Okay.
What exactly do you think there is to chat about?
Besides how hopeless your little lost cause is.
Oh,
honey.
Jacob reference?
Well, there's
Lost
a
cause
matter of
Twitch?
what your cause actually is, for one. What about my pet project warrants such a swift and violent reprisal?
Ayo?
I take it by pet project you're referring to the petabytes worth of private data you stole?
Petabytes. Oh,
Is
that's...
that the problem? My method of acquisition? Surely you're joking. The corporations that owned that data stole it in the first
That's
place.
also true.
Or do you think I'd have been more justified if I made them tick a terms of service box first? Don't be so naive. You're smarter than that.
But those companies aren't plugging that data directly into their goddamn brain just to serve their own twisted ends. There are rules, regulations.
Oh, please. In principle, that's exactly what they're doing. The only differences are that I can do so by myself instead of hiring a whole division, and I'm not masking my intentions. I'm much
kinda
more
got a
honest,
point, though.
really. So why go through all this trouble? Especially when your odds of victory are dwindling so quickly. Even if by some miracle you succeeded, someone else will try the exact same thing. Just less elegantly.
Why? You mean aside from the wanton violence and senseless murder?
Well, there is that. But must we get hung up on
That
technicalities?
seems like a technicality to get hung up on.
I'm afraid we must.
Very well. In that case,
I'm afraid we must.
My bad.
very well.
Next I touch the mouse
In
wheel.
that case, I have a confession. Even if you decided to flee, I was going to kill you anyway.
Oh shit. Madam Scorpion bursts forward with death in her eyes and a bloodthirsty grin on her face. Her blade drags behind her, melting a red-hot line in the ground as she streaks towards her prey, like the trail of a missile. Nova's left arm snaps up and she fires, forcing the supervillain to dodge by leaping to the side. Briefly, Scorpion runs along the lockers that line the wall, slicing them in two as she goes until Nova fires once more. The time she doesn't bother dodging. Instead, she swings her sword to deflect the beam, sending it careening to the side as she pushes off the wall that leaps right at Nova. I shield my eyes as the blast goes off. Damn it, is this how I go? As collateral damage? No, I've got to do something. When I try to stand, my right leg doesn't cooperate. Looks like I didn't avoid all the rubble. Frantically, I work to free my leg, occasionally glancing back at the battle happening before me. Come on, come on. Nothing hurts, but I won't be of any help if I can't move. They're locked in a deadly, spiraling dance now. Nova firing and retreating with bursts from her jets, and Scorpion pursuing with wide, vicious slashes. It's a narrow margin, but Victoria's just managing her distance.
Can you feel it yet? The inevitability. You can't keep this up.
Speak for yourself. I've got enough fuel to cross the Pacific. This isn't even a strain.
Not on your shell, little turtle. But you'll slip soon. And when you do, I'll crack it open and rip you apart from the inside.
Scorpion brings her sword down diagonally, and this time it nicks a shoulder pad, sending sparks flying.
That's better. I'm getting used to you already. I had to fight that oafish friend of yours 4 times before I could predict her exactly. But with this network...
2 more slashes and 2 more nicks, this time leaving scorch marks on Nova's chest plate and right thigh.
I only need a few minutes. And that's only because there's not much usable footage of you. You're careful. I respect it.
I don't want your respect. And I don't need footage or a supercomputer to predict you.
Oh, got him. As Scorpion again closes the distance, Nova suddenly changes course, leaping right towards the supervillain. Caught off guard, Scorpion's horizontal slash misses high as Nova ducks under it, and Nova swings an armored fist right into the supervillain's gut. Okay, Stan, this is awesome to watch, but you gotta get out of here, brother.
You like to predict the outcome of a battle before it's over. And once you do, you talk.
Scorpion tries to bring her sword back around, but Nova stops the attack by swinging her forearm into the supervillain's wrist, then delivering a sharp elbow to Scorpion's temple.
And talk.
Oh shit! Nova spins, activating one of her thrusters and driving her foot right into the Scorpion's solar plexus. The supervillain is sent hurtling across the room, crashing into the sinks. They crack on impact.
It's sloppy. Arrogant. And I'm Shining Nova. You don't beat me with sloppy.
Oh, fuck! I free my leg just in time to see Nova unleash a multi-shot volley from both arm cannons. Except it isn't aimed at Scorpion. It goes over her head, where it ricochets off the mirror and flies towards her exposed back. Oh, okay. The only problem is that Scorpion blocked it, and without even looking, she just casually threw her sword over her shoulder and intercepted the blast with the flat of her blade.
Right you are. That's why you beat the leader of the Hellhounds with that move 563 days ago in Chicago. Except that time, you bounced it off that unsightly sculpture. Oh, don't be surprised. I said there wasn't much footage of you, not none. And now that you've shown me how you counterattack, time's up.
Oh, shit. Suddenly, Scorpion spins and slashes through the sinks, cutting the pipes and filling the room with a cloud of steam. The roar of Nova's thrusters quickly drown out the pipes, filling the room with heat and blowing away the steam. It's a clever move, but it's hard to appreciate as I cough and sputter.
187 days.
Oh, shit. A red blade cuts through what's left of the mist, and while Nova manages to turn in time to take most of the blow on her shoulder, she's still thrown back, sparks and bits of armor flying in her wake.
And before that, 254 days. Anytime you need to clear steam or smoke, I'd imagine. But not for your own sake. No, Stanley. This was for you. She can see just fine with that visor, but you can't. So all I had to do was faint towards you. Your lover's blood is on your hands. I want you to know that.
More arrogance. One clean hit, and you think this is over?
But isn't it?
The supervillain tilts her head in Nova's direction, licks her lips, and then rushes forward. The superhero tries to react, but the damaged suit moves slower than before. Scorpion flows right past his defenses and strikes. Oh, that's not good. Nova is sent flying towards the sinks as Scorpion was before, but higher and faster. She doesn't simply crash through the mirror, but the entire wall. As for me, I'm frozen. Not because I don't want to help. I need to help. But how? This fight has been so fast and intense that just spectating has been tough, much less participating. But as Scorpion shoots me a predictory grin and stalks towards Nova, I realize I have to do something. I don't know if it'll work. Hell, it probably won't, but now's the time to try. Scorpion's half a room away, but she hasn't reached Nova yet. Maybe I can still get between them or attack her from behind. She's a lot faster than I am, though, so my new cannon may have a better chance. Okay. Charging's not going to work. For multiple reasons.
First cannon.
Well, hold on. Charging's not going to work because we did that last time, if you remember.
Yeah.
When we attacked her, and she's going to know that. And using the shield, we're not going to be fast enough to block the attack, so I don't think it's really going to do anything. So let's just make cover fire. Yeah, better stay at range. I don't have Victoria's mobility. I need to stay as far away as possible. Before cowardice gets the best of me, I raise my left hand, steady with my might, and open fire. Maybe it was the adrenaline, but that might be the best shot I've ever made with anything. It's heading right for Scorpion's temple. Until she leans back at the last second and lets it whiz past ineffectually. She stops and turns in my direction. I hold my aim steady and start to shuffle backwards. Well, at least I got her attention.
You know, that wasn't bad. I think you singed my hair. Congratulations, Stanley. You've won the honor of dying first.
Yeah, I feel like you've made that threat a lot. What was it you said back then? Promises, promises.
Oh god. With no more time for precision, I fire at will, letting blasts fly as quickly as my middle finger can let them. But I may as well be blindfolded. Scorpion bobs and weaves past each one effortlessly, slowly stalking towards me. I start to backpedal, but it's only a matter of time. Crap. The cannon got her attention, but it's not going to stop her. I have to change up or she's gonna cut my head off. I need that. I need my head! I've still got my baton and my shield. Maybe it's time to get creative.
Shield time. Because think about it. If we attack with the baton, she's gonna slice it in half with her sword.
They did say the shield can likely stop her strikes. Are we fast enough to do it?
All it takes is him mentioning he's Princess of Europa.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
Dropkick's not gonna work because she could slice his leg.
But here's the thing. She can't fight creativity. She's works on a program, basically.
To an extent, but like...
But she relies on it. That's why she got hit before. Yes,
yeah, but like...
she can think like a person, but she relies on her ability now.
Dropkick is really not going to work, because think about it. If someone tried to dropkick you while they're having a sword, they're going to slash your legs off.
I'm going to be honest, Carrie. None of them are going to work. That's just how I think this is going to play out.
Best chance.
I think it's... Oh, good night, Soki. Hope you sleep well.
Sleep well, Soki.
I think... Okay. Hear me out. And I want to get someone. I want to get someone from chat's opinion on this. I don't care whom. She works on basically an algorithm. That's why she was talking about when Nova did something, and how she knew she was going to do it again. I know the shield can probably block the sword. However, I think creativity is going to be her weakness. And while we won't hit it, I think we might be able to,
sure.
stun her almost.
Sure, but like, she doesn't know that he's used the shield before because she hasn't seen him use it.
I mean, that's also true. But it's not that that's the problem. It's the problem of, can we even block it? Are we good enough to block it? You know what I mean?
It's really setting it up for us to use the shield at this moment.
I feel like it's a red herring. But, okay, you want the shield?
Yeah.
Okay, I still say that creativity is probably the answer. Yeah, the shield. She hasn't seen that yet, has she? That's my best bet. Maybe it'll catch her off guard. As Madame Scorpion draws closer, I stop firing and move my gun into a defensive position. I need to wait until the last possible moment.
Giving up already? That's fast, even for you, Stanley.
She stalks forward slowly now. In her eyes, it's all over. She raises a sword to finish it.
Nope. I just know something that you don't.
The sword falls.
That I'm the Princess of Europa.
What?
What? The glowing blue shield emerges from the gauntlet just in time, stopping Scorpion's sword cold.
What?
Now's my chance. I won't get a better opening.
Swing the baton.
Yeah, probably. Because the problem... Ugh.
If we're going based on dialogue, when he mentioned my best bets are shield and baton, now is probably the chance to use the baton.
Yeah, but she's seen the baton before. She's seen us use the baton before, even though we didn't use it effectively. I'll go with baton. With my free hand, I unlatch my baton from my belt and swing it at Madame Scorpion with all my strength. And she catches my wrist in her hand. Absolutely no effort. Before I can muster another follow-up, Scorpion tosses me aside, effortlessly throwing me through the air. Ow. I managed to twist just enough to land on my shoulder, instead of my head or gut. But it still leaves me dazed, and that's something I can't afford. Hurriedly, I try to scramble to my feet.
My, look at you. Such a shame that you're struggling so hard for something that's just not worth it. You've come such a long way in such a short amount of time. Imagine what you could do if you'd chosen the right side.
We'll do a second playthrough with you, don't worry. I pull myself up to my knees and raise my head to the sight of Scorpion stalking towards me once again. She's moving slower this time, step by step, savoring the moments before the kill.
But I was holding out hope for the impossible. I gave you plenty of opportunities to reach out and seize your potential, but you never did you? I suppose that's all you were ever meant to amount to. Wasted potential.
With each step, her sword draws nearer, until at last its tip sits inches from my nose. I stare up at the blade into Madame Scorpion's eyes, hoping for some hint of survival, remorse, regret, anything. But there's none. No regard for my existence at all.
Then that makes this farewell, Stanley.
Farewell yourself, bitch.
Yeah!
Now collapse into nothing. Shining Mirage!
Oh, she said the name, that's how you know it's good.
And you called me sloppy. 382 days ago, you... Wait. That's not...
Let's go! I wasn't able to count the number of weapons that emerged from Shinima's armor before she fired them, much less keep track of the projectiles they lit up the room in a blinding burst of destructive energy. I try to get to cover, but I'm barely making a foot before I'm scooped up by a pair of metal arms.
Tuck your head and hang on.
No, Dave! He's in the rubble! When I get my bearings, we're back in the hallway, or what's left of it. The entire section behind us has collapsed. Luckily, Victoria's got out in time, along with a familiar but unconscious blonde henchman! Yes!
Yo, are we gonna like take Dave with us?
Oh, absolutely not. He would never. Not unless we got Lord Bedlam to go with us. As she sets me down and lets Dave prone form drop to the floor, sparks fly from the gash in her suit's shoulder.
Damn it. You alright?
I pat myself down. Incredibly, I still seem to be intact. I'm not even bleeding. I glance down at Dave. He's got a few scrapes, but his chest is rising and falling peacefully. Can't believe she was able to snag both of us.
Yeah, I'm good. What about you?
Think I'm okay. Kepler's just spazzing out a little. If I can disable the arm. There. That'll keep things from getting worse until I can make a field repair.
Her helmet swivels to get a lay of the land before falling on one of the nearby security cameras.
Is there somewhere nearby where you're certain there's no surveillance? Normally, I'd just disable the cameras, but with her, I don't want to risk it.
Right, on it.
Probably that
Let's
kitchen.
see. Dorms are nearby. I know at least my room is clean. I triple check that sucker annually. If we're here, then it should be this way. Come on.
We're gonna go to our room. Once again, we find ourselves navigating the endless twisting hallways of Lord Bedlam's fortress, moving carefully to avoid any patrols that could be lurking about. While Nova could still probably take out any henchmen that get in our way, it's not worth the risk of causing even more damage in the process. We need to get her patched up ASAP. As we move, it occurs to me that this will be the last time I wander these halls. The last time where I use an old grease stain as a landmark while figuring out the direction I need to turn next. Honestly, I won't miss it.
Okay, we should be getting close. If we make a right up here, then...
I start to round the corner, but freeze. There's a squad of henchmen just up ahead. Quickly, I backpedal until I'm out of sight and motion for Victoria to stop.
Carts? Were you spotted?
No, I don't think so.
Cautiously, I poke my head back around the corner. I don't recognize any of their faces. No, wait. These guys all came in the same day as Victoria. They're gig henchmen from the Henchcan app.
Can we avoid them?
Not easily. We'd waste 20 minutes looping around. But I might be able to get rid of them. These are new guys, so they may not know my face.
Alright, give it a shot. I'll cover you.
I nod and take a deep breath to prepare myself, then run around the corner yelling and flailing my arms about like a maniac.
Hey! Hey, you guys!
The henchmen turn in my direction. None of them go for their weapons, so it looks like they don't recognize me after all. Now I just need to get them to leave. Ooh. This is tough. Madame Scorpion wouldn't... I don't think Madame Scorpion would be dead. They don't care about Lord Bedlam.
Cupcakes are in the break room.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
No, this is a time where they wouldn't want cupcakes. I feel like... But I mean, who doesn't love cupcakes?
They're newbies, so...
Yeah, but they know the place is under attack. Shit's been exploding. I don't know. Are you convinced it's cupcakes?
It's gotta be cupcakes.
All right, but if this fucks up, it's on you, okay?
You can do a save and rewind.
No, I can't. they do not have the option down here. No save is available. So this is all on you. Personally, I think I'm more... They don't care about Lord Bedlam. They're here for money. I feel like Madam Scorpion is dead might be the best option, but if you really want cupcakes...
Well, see, I think the issue with the Madam Scorpion is dead is that it gives away their cover.
What do you mean?
Like, they might think he killed her or something.
I mean, I don't think so. I mean, look at him. It's Stan. There's no way brother could do that. I feel like... Again, they're in the Henchman app. They don't care about Lord Bedlam. They don't work for his cause. They work for money. I just feel like Madam Scorpion is dead and Stan's gonna be like, get the fuck out, dude!
I mean,
Well, they're heroes, though. They're heroes. They're not supposed to kill. I don't know. Do you think it's cupcakes?
I think it's cupcakes.
Are you willing to take the fall?
Well, I guess so.
Okay.
There's free cupcakes in the East Break Room! There was a birthday today, but since the intrusion interrupted the morning announcements, no one knows about it. Hurry, grab as many as you can!
The other henchmen all glance at each other suspiciously, and then promptly bolt in the other direction, shoving and
See?
jockeying for position. Okay, you did not know he would mention the fact that there was a missed birthday. You did not know that.
See, no, I figured they'd all go running for them cupcakes, though.
Yeah, but...
Like,
Look, if I knew that he was going to mention a missed birthday, I would have said yes. I thought you were just going to say there's cupcakes in the break room.
I can't believe that worked.
I'll give it up. It worked. I'm
Really?
trying to know it right now.
You just saw our cafeteria this morning.
Okay, that's fair. Good thinking. Now let's... Damn it.
I rush up to Victoria as she doubles over, doing my best to prop her up, despite her heavy armor.
What happened? Are you hurt?
No. Well, nothing serious. I'll be better if I can get out of this thing soon, though. How far away are we?
Not far. Hang on.
I place a guiding hand on Nova's undamaged shoulder and start leading her in the direction of my room. The door to my room slides open. I let out a sigh of relief. My old code still works, thank goodness. Looks like someone forgot to report my betrayal to HR. Once Shy and Nova and I are both inside, I close the door behind us and engage the locking mechanism. Though, mostly for my own peace of mind. Not like it would stop Madam Scorpion if she knew we were here.
Okay, we should be good.
I turn to Nova in time to see her finish her own sweep of the room, which I honestly expected. No matter how thorough my checks were, I don't have a high-tech visor with 18 different types of vision.
Yeah, checks out. Good thinking.
With our privacy assured, she turns her attention to her damaged suit, prodding at the mauled shoulder plate with her working arm.
Not as bad as I feared. Made it a little worse with that last move, but I can patch it up.
That's good. I won't lie, I was a little worried you were going to take us all out with that stunt. What did you call it? The shining eat shit and die attack?
True. As I speak, the Shy and Nova's suits open, and Victoria steps out. After taking a moment to roll out her shoulder and wipe the sweat from her brow, she laughs and shakes her head.
Oh, that? The shining barrage?
Yeah, that one. I've got to admit, I didn't peg you for the type to call out your big attacks like that. Doesn't seem very tactical to tell your enemy what you're doing.
You're right. It wouldn't be. If it were actually what I was doing at all. See, sometimes when I know there's someone filming, I'll just make up a special move on the spot and never use it again. Then, when I'm up against a supervillain who does their homework, I'll call out the same name, but do something completely different. It's a perfect counter for someone like Scorpion.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. Yeah.
Shit, you really are underhanded for a superhero. But why didn't you bust it out earlier?
Because it was only going to work once. She won't take the bait if I try it again.
As she speaks, she opens up a compartment on the inside of the Nova suit and pulls out a set of tools. After picking the correct one, she looks around for a spot to set the other implements aside.
Just put them on the TV stand?
You mean the cardboard box?
TV stand, thank you.
Yes, I'm glad you noticed the reclaimed cardboard. I like to use repurposed materials in my interior design while maintaining a minimalist, evil aesthetic. I call it boho villain chic.
Ooh, brilliant.
Oh, very stylish. I'm honored that I was finally able to get a look at it, even if the circumstances aren't ideal.
Well, we already slept at your place. It's only fair that I show you mine.
Ooh, true.
Oh, is that why you picked the dorms? You wanted to show off your fashionable bachelor pad? Impress me with all the dirty clothes you left on the floor.
Obviously, I can read between the lines. I know what field repair means. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more.
Okay, ease off the throttle there, stud. Field repair just means field repair. Speaking of, can you hold this arm steady for me?
I nod and grab hold of the Nova suit's damaged arm, while Victoria gets started on the repairs. For a time, she works with quiet concentration, slowly mending the damage. But after a minute...
I hope this is worth it.
Huh? Where'd that come from?
I don't know, it's just... This is cutting it close. Dynamo's hurt, you nearly got killed, and what she said, she's not entirely wrong. People like Scorpion are symptoms, not the root cause. Someone else will try what she's doing, or at least something like it. It's inevitable. They might even succeed. It was selfish of me to ask you to help, to ask you to risk your life for this.
Yeah, but we joined you because you're hot, so... We were already in. Right, Karen?
True.
Screw that and screw her, right? Fuck them! Right, Carrie?
So true.
Screw that and screw her. I'm fine, Dynamo's fine, you're fine, and who cares what she said? Even she doesn't believe the words that come out of her mouth. They're just meant to get under your skin. You can't let them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. There's no point in counting the bullet holes in our armor until the mission's complete. For now, we just need to patch ourselves up and focus on the objective.
And kick her ass?
And kick her ass.
She smiles softly and leans in. Our lips meet to the jolt of that now familiar spark. And when her eyes next open, there's a new, reinvigorated energy to them. I feel it too, like I'm recharged.
Thanks.
Anytime.
Reassured, Victoria turns to her repairs. Occasionally asks me to hold something, but otherwise working in diligent silence. A few minutes later, she finally stows away the last of her tools and sighs in relief.
There, I think that'll do it. Stand back. Mobility's good, energy level's nominal. I want to go as far as saying all systems are green, but that'll hold. Won't you, baby? Alright, let's finish this.
Wait,
away.
I think Stan said he left energy bars in the cabinet. Stan needs those. Okay, I guess we're not getting them. We're making good time as we enter the research ring. The repairs to Victoria's suit are holding up, and I benefited from the breather, though I still wouldn't say we're at 100%. There's a decided lack of banter from both of us, and it only gets quieter the closer we get to our destination. We're both waiting for the same thing, or rather the same person. Neither of us believe that Madame Scorpion is down for the count, and the longer we go without running into her, the more I'm worried about what she has planned. An ambush? Surely, but when? And yet, even after we reach the final hallway, my hallway, there's nothing. No ambush, and only a handful of guards that Victoria easily disposes of. And at last we get sight of the door number 1385. We pause.
Is it better or worse that she hasn't attacked us yet?
No point in speculating, but when we open that door, I expect her to be there waiting for us.
Victoria takes a deep breath and then starts marching forward with heavy, determined steps, visor locked on our destination. I follow suit, matching her pace.
Remember, our target is the network. As soon as you see an opening, go for the mainframe and I'll keep her occupied. If the situation's still under control by then, just shut down the network when the prompt appears.
Can't we just destroy it?
But if she's giving us trouble, activate a feedback loop instead. That'll dump more data than she can process into her brain in one massive surge. That should give me the opening I need to subdue her.
Can't we just break it?
It'll be excruciating for her, at least in theory, so I'd rather avoid it if I can. But it won't cause any lasting damage, so if things are looking dicey, don't hesitate. Got it?
Got it. Just plug, play, and press when prompted. No problem.
A few steps later, and there we stand staring at door number 1385, a door I've seen 1,000 times before. Somehow it looks different, sturdier.
I know what you're thinking. Don't. You're walking back out through that door, Stan.
She turns to face me, and for a moment I feel like I can see her eyes behind the helmet.
We both are. Together.
Ooh, do we offer to carry her?
True.
I'll take that as a yes.
Even if I have to carry you. Suit and all.
I'd love to see that. But seriously, just leave the suit if it comes down to it. I can make another.
And miss showing off? No way.
Together we take in this last moment of silence, and together we open the door. The room is just as we left it 2 days ago, if a little more lively. The supercomputer fills the room with a low hum, and the coolant tanks bubble with activity. Okay, destroy the coolant tanks! But most importantly, a lone woman sits on the steps in front of us, legs crossed as she examines her nails.
There you are. First, you make a mess of my 7th favorite fortress, and then you keep me waiting. You'll understand if I take offense.
Madame Scorpion rises from her seat, brushing her hair aside. Not even one strand is out of place. I clench my teeth. She got out of that without a scratch. What's it gonna take to stop her?
Offense intended, with enthusiasm.
Unsurprising.
What if she used an illusion?
For a time, I wasn't sure what
Or
you and that
she is a
British
robot
brat
and
had
just
in
clones of
common.
her.
But now I see it. You are both wholly lacking in manners. And neither of you knows when you are beaten.
Haven't you learned your lesson about premature celebrations yet?
Yeah, haven't you? You should have, because it'll be on the exam. The justice exam.
Yeah!
Thanks, Stan.
Yeah, the justice exam!
Hey, cut me some slack. This is my first day working on this side.
And it will most assuredly be your last, Stanley. Call it premature if you wish, but it is your reality. Do you know the best part about my ability? The closer my calculations get to being a mathematical certainty, the clearer the images become in my head.
Okay.
I can see your deaths. Blurry now, but growing sharper. They won't be quick, and they won't be clean.
This power's made you delusional, Scorpion. The only certainty here is that I determine my own future.
Our future. And when it comes to that future, you don't even make the credits.
Oh, shit! That's way better. I switch my gauntlet into firing mode and raise it, mirroring Victoria's posture. We share a glance and nod in unison, and then we open fire. Alright, that's not gonna work a second time, guys.
Like not even as an extra or in the special thanks section. Just a total snub. You'll have to add yourself to the IFDB page. See? I'm getting better.
The IMDb reference.
Great, real proud of you, just please keep firing.
Yeah, for all the good it's doing us, Scorpion's just calmly weaving through our onslaught like she's practicing for a dance recital, only occasionally raising her sword to lazily bat away a blast for fun.
I told you before, your time is already up. I know what you're going to do before you do it.
Even you don't believe that. Not yet, anyway.
Nova stops fighting and jets forward. Abruptly, Scorpion ends her waltz and races to meet her, but the clash never occurs. Instead, Victoria pulls up at the last second, shooting straight into the air.
There's more room for me to maneuver in here. You might know how I move on the ground, but not in the sky.
Give it time, little turtle. Give it time.
I'm good, thanks.
With that, we resume fire, this time from 2 different angles. Suddenly, Scorpion's movements are no longer listless as she bobs and weaves about the room with much more urgency, but no less grace. We have yet to do any real damage, but she's clearly on the defensive. Is this my chance to reach a supercomputer? Fuck! Come on! That's mean. Kaori. That's so mean of them. They didn't have to do that to us.
We have to wait a little longer, right? Because they have to be locked in battle, right?
Well, look, she's dodging both of our blasts. So presumably, if we stop firing, she will get to dodge easier and be able to concentrate on someone. But right now we're at a standstill, and she's not going to be making mistakes. She's only going to keep learning, right?
Go for the computer.
Okay. Should I save?
Yeah, save.
Okay. We'll save, but it's gonna have to be like an immediate bad ending for me to really load it. There's no time to wait around. Scorpion gets more dangerous every second. I have to go now. I stop firing and race towards the supercomputer, and Madame Scorpion immediately takes notice.
Oh, Stanley. This impulsive streak will be the death of you.
Ah, shit. I turn over my shoulder as soon as her words catch my ear. Yet even as she's closing quickly, snaking between Victoria's blasts as she homes in on me at a terminal velocity.
Don't you touch him!
Before Scorpion can reach me, Victoria dives downward, steel boot outstretched to squash the supervillain where she stands. The attack forces the supervillain to leap back, but not before offering a parting swipe as she retreats. It grazes Nova's good shoulder, though it doesn't get through the armor.
You know what? Forget that smoking crater I promised you. I'm sending you to the center of the goddamn Earth!
Oh shit.
No point in waiting now. Go, I'll hold her.
Well, we only have to plug it in, right? We don't have to do anything. Before I respond, Victoria's taking off again, buzzing around Scorpion like a rocket-fueled laser spewing bee. My timing was a little off, but there's no point in dwelling on it. So as Victoria suggested, I turn on my heel and race towards the supercomputer at full speed. The sound of battle grows quieter as I near my destination. It seems like Victoria's got Scorpion contained, at least for the moment. With no one in front of me, that should give me just enough time. Just plug and play. Easy! I can handle this. I can handle it.
So, hero.
Oh no!
You have made it past my defenses. Well done. But it is not enough. You are not enough. Not for I.
Oh god! He's raising it!
Oh my god.
No, not for I. I who rules this mountain with a gilded fist. I who dares to laugh at fate and challenge gods. I who can avoid IP and user bans with absolute impunity. I who... Wait, hold on. Let me just... Confound it.
Take your time.
What are you doing here, Steve? Where's the other one? You know, glowing mecha explosion person or whatever she's called.
I jerk my thumb over my shoulder, pointing towards the much more intense action happening on the other side of the room.
Over there. And the name's Stan. Come on. I even have a name tag now.
Come on, Bedlam. I tap the name tag Victoria gave me with my finger, and Lord Bedlam peers forward to get a better look at it.
Seeing impaired. His sight is just impaired, that's all.
Yeah, but the helmet does look like it would be hard to see in.
Ah, so you do. S-T-A-N. Stan. Yes, I knew that. I just...
Suddenly, the aforementioned action happening over my shoulder catches his eye.
Wow, look at them go. Is she really going to...
I think she just did. It's getting pretty intense over there.
Fellas, I don't wish to interrupt, but
Yes,
you guys
but
need to
here
hurry.
we are instead. And that's how it's always going to be for you and I, isn't it, Sam?
Come on, Bedlam. I love you, man, but come on.
How do you mean, sir?
Oh, just the story of my life. Always the vice president of brand management, never the president. Always the lone supervillain without a society, without a nemesis, even after so long.
You can change that, Bedlam.
Alas, alack! I struggled and I bled. I raided grocery stores and organic juice stands. I posted mean things about superheroes on social media. And what do I have to show for it? What, I ask you? Here I stand, second fiddle in my own fortress. No, not even a fiddle. Something worse, like a lute or a ukulele. What am I to make of this, Trevor? What am I
Okay,
to
you're getting
do?
further off.
You could, let me go?
Let you go?
Yeah, just let me, scooch on by you there. I'll just plug this thingy into that computer real quick and get out of your way. You won't even notice me.
Ah, I see what you're doing. The reverse psychology tactic, eh? Just plucked that lesson from the old Lord
are you
Bedlam
talking
learning
about?
tree, did you? Well, you're right. The spotlight may not be on us, but we should still make the best of it. Our time will come one day, Sean. Our
Son
time
of a-
will come. Well, not yours, of course, but figuratively speaking.
Nope, no reverse psychology. I was really just trying to get by. And I just told you my name is Stan. You read the name tag and everything.
Ah, of course! Stan! I thought it was you. I just misread your
He's so
tag,
full of
that's
shit.
all.
I love
You
him.
should really work on that handwriting. But very well then, Stan. Let's take it from the top, shall we? Ah, at long last, you have arrived, my greatest nemesis.
I love Lord Bedlam.
Stan! And now
is why
it is
he's
down
the
to
best.
you, and it is down to I. Just as it always has been. Just as it always will be. Until today. Because today, you shall finally taste defeat. And then it will just be down to I. Not you. Not you at all.
Dude, they should put Lord Bedlam in Smash. I'm telling you.
Hell yeah.
Now
Indie
come
rap
forth, you
person.
traitorous
Let's go.
scum! You cowardly turncoat! You jumping Judas!
Wow, I
Come
didn't expect the
forth
Bible
and
reference.
face your destiny! Come forth and experience chaos! Embrace pandemonium! Behold true, unadulterated bedlam!
Ugh, fine.
Excellent! Then let us begin! For the first time and the last!
We can play with him, Cowrie. We can play his game.
Do it.
No! Let us end it, fiend! For now and for all time!
Yes, yes! That's the spirit! Embrace the drama
get our
of the
name right.
moment, Stan! But
He's
first,
literally just a
feast
theater
your
kid.
eyes on my deadly
good.
bedlam
Oh,
bolt!
shit. With a complete unnecessary flourish of his cape, Bedlam pulls a small taser from his hip, points it at me, and fires, only for its wires to fall a yard short, where they spark pitifully.
Well,
There-
take that as a warning, foolish
I am
hero. A
convinced
shot across the bow.
Bedlam
A
doesn't
boot
actually
on
want
the
to
nose.
hurt anyone.
It would be a waste
He just wants to
astound
seem
you with my
intimidating
full
'cause he's a
power
drama
right
kid.
away.
He might.
You see, for years I trained to control my strength.
Alright, I can see this is never going to end if I just let a monologue like this. Time to go on the offensive. If I could try Nova's tactic from when we escaped? No, he's got the cup. He's got a cup, so that's not going to work. Blasting him could
Yeah.
work, but it seems rude. We could use the baton.
You wouldn't see the baton coming. There's no way.
I pull my baton from my belt and flick it out to the side, letting it telescope out to its full length. It's only fitting that I take him out with a weapon he issued me, isn't it?
Not only did you quit, but you kept your weapon? You're supposed to turn that in when you leave. You know, I need you to turn in your badge and your weapon and all that. Have you no sense of drama?
Nah, I like to keep it pretty low-key. But if you want this back...
Wait. Now, hold on just a minute.
I do not hold on, nor do I hold back. Even as Lord Bedlam switches from grandstanding to bleeding, I race up the steps, baton race, and swing my weapon downward. Only to find that it's been blocked by one of the supervillain's gauntlets.
Aha! On guard, you duplicitous devil! Did you really think that I, Lord Bedlam, Yellow Belt at 3
He's a
nationally
yellow belt?
recognized kickboxing
Isn't that
champions, would fall for
the
such
worst belt? Hold
I
on.
think there's one just below it. I want to say like.
Hold on. Okay, it's white, then yellow. Okay. So no, it's not the
Yeah.
worst. It's just the second worst. I love Lord Bedlam.
He would be a second-rate karate.
Not even second rate, he's second to last rate. And that's when I spin to my left and whip my weapon right into the side of his big horned head.
The Echo! How dare you interrupt me? Don't you know how this works? We're supposed to insult each other! You have to let me finish my...
I don't have to do a thing for you anymore. Not moving stolen boxes of dog food.
Oh god, Stan's really into this.
Not guarding a stupid door. And certainly not coddling your bloated, unjustified sense of self-importance.
Oh shit. God damn, that felt good! Bedlam's helmet blunted my blows, but after that many he's still left stumbling, woozily swaying back and forth as he finds his footing.
Now, hold on. Whoa, let me just...
He grasps his helmet in both hands to stop it from shaking and takes a deep breath as he continues to backpedal.
Okay, there we are. Unjustified? Unjustified? The only thing unjustified is your blatant disregard for supervillain decorum. It's despicable. No, disgraceful. I had hoped that all those years of service meant you would battle me with the respect I deserved. But no,
Oh, I
you're
didn't want to
just
be like
like
that,
all
did
the
I?
rest. Well, in that case, I shall hold back no longer. You see, Stan, you are the one being coddled. You! Now behold my true, absolute power!
Oh god, no! The supervillain spreads his arms wide, cape flapping behind him. I square my stance, preparing for whatever weapon, or whatever trick he's ready to pull. Another weapon? Does he actually have a hidden superpower? No! Ah! Nope, he's just planning to throw himself at me, and because it's the last thing I expected, it sort of works.
Yeah, get off of me, you nutcase!
Never! I shall never surrender!
I love Lord Bedlam.
Lord Bedlam's
He's slapping me! For several moments
Oh
we
my-
roll around on the ground,
Play snapping. Oh my god.
engaging in the lamest, purplest wrestling match ever conceived, and hitting each other with whatever limb is available. Ah, damn it, one of his stupid horns smacked me in the side of the head. That's it, I'm freaking biting him. I don't care how unheroic it is. Before I can follow through, someone roughly pulls us apart, tossing me aside in the process. Dave!
Oh.
Who dares to
Dave!
interrupt our duel? Who dares,
No,
I
it's gonna
say?
be like the macho lady.
I do, Lord Bedlam.
I do as Dave!
Oh, it's you, Daniel. Thank goodness you're here.
I'm Dave, actually. Stan's supervisor. You reprimanded me earlier today.
Dave's so
Remember?
pissed.
It was when you found out the traitor was in my squad.
Ah, yes, of course. I remember now. Lots of things were said, but all is forgiven if you help me bring this backstabbing brute to his knees. What say you, Dave?
Nah, Dave's gonna betray him and he's gonna join us.
Yes, please. As I scramble to my feet, I glance between Dave and Lord Bedlam. Ah, crap. One of these two I can handle, but both at once? I could really be in trouble here.
I say, Stan is
Yes!
my friend.
Dave!
Dave's the best character.
Excellent. Now, wait, what was that?
Stan is my friend. He's been nice to me even when he didn't have to be. Even though I wasn't always fair to him.
Yes, Dave!
And his superhero buddy saved me. Even though
This
it put
tells
them
me
both in danger.
This tells me there might be a romance option for Dave.
Oh, likely. I bet there's one for every major player.
There probably is.
But you, I've been loyal. I've worked hard. I've given you the prime of my life because I believed in you. Even though sometimes I'm not entirely sure what you're trying to accomplish.
Dave.
But you barely acknowledge me. You can't even remember my name.
Now hold on, that was an honest mistake. I'm just not good with names, that's all.
I mean, that's also fair, but also you're really, really bad with names.
It's not about the name, it's about me! I've always been so proud to have this job. But if keeping it means that I have to
He's
hurt
a
someone
good
who
farm
absolutely
boy.
treats me with respect,
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Then
He's a good boy.
forget it! And forget you! You gosh darn, two-faced, lily-livered, super jackass!
Oh, yes! Dave! I've seen a lot of wild shit today, but out of everything, it's Dave calling Lord Bedlam a jackass that gets my jaw to drop to the floor.
You could hear he hesitated to that. Dave's so innocent, bro.
Dave's
He
so
could never.
good.
People actually say lily-livered.
Yes!
Ah, wait! Lily-livered is a fine thing to say, and you're a fine henchman. What if I gave you a bigger promotion? Let's say vice president of something or other.
Get him, Dave!
Okay. Executive vice president. And I'll throw in one of our spare, extra-large
Look,
hoodies.
I love Lord Bedlam. He's super funny, and I think he's a great character, and I'm definitely going to be changing a profile picture somewhere to him. But Dave is a good man, and he's been a good friend.
Dave's the best character, hands down.
Dave is up there. I really like the showmanship of Lord Bedlam, but Dave is really up there.
Alright, point taken. Message received. No hoodies, but what about our cause? The infinite waltz of glorious, super glorious conquest. Friend? Pal? Buddy?
Yes!
You were never my buddy. Just my boss. Stan's my buddy.
Hell yeah.
Right, Stan?
Yes!
You're gosh
course.
darned right, buddy. You're gosh darned right.
He's blushing.
He's so happy. We both turn as an explosion echoes out from across the room. Looks like the other showdown over there is nearing its climax. I better hurry. I turn to Dave and he offers a solemn nod.
Well, like my papa always said, do what you gotta do, buddy. I'll get him out of here.
Thanks, Dave. I owe you one.
Nah, I'm the one paying you back the favor. I think. Good luck, buddy.
With that, Dave turns his attention to the unconscious Lord Bedlam and Talon dragging him to safety, and I race onward toward Madame Scorpion's supercomputer.
Dave's so wholesome. He could never harm a fly.
Well, he just harmed a grown man.
Yeah, but he's taking him to safety.
I mean, true.
He cares about his safety. He just doesn't want him hurting anybody.
He's a good man. And it's time to end this. Hey, Jaden, we're reaching the climax of this game. As I near the I think we are anyways. As I near the supercomputer, I fumble around my belt for the data drive that Victoria gave me. Come on, which pouch should I put it in? There! Ah, shit. Briefly, I bobble the drive as another explosion rocks the room, but quickly regain control. Whew, too close. Imagine if that had fallen into a vent or something. Nervously, I glance over my shoulder, and the sight does little to ease my worries. Victoria is picking herself up from a small crater of shattered concrete, her armor sparking as she moves. Looks like those field repairs gave out. Damn it, I took too long getting past Bedlam. I need to hurry.
I told you. It was just a matter of time. Patterns always form. It's human nature. And now that they have, I can see your future. I can hear your last scream. I can...
Madam Scorpion whirls towards the supercomputer, and her eyes land on me, standing stock still with my hands still on my blue and white data drive that I just inserted into the towering machine. Meanwhile, the data drive goes right to work as like Victoria said it would, uploading first to the supercomputer itself, and then the entire network. When it finishes, Scorpion powers will be crippled.
Oh, don't let me interrupt. That sounded like a good speech. Go on. You were at the third I can. The third one's usually the punchline for these things.
Jaden, I hope you're having a good day, by the way.
Stanley, how did you... Did that incompetent windbag actually let you past him? How could that imbecile screw up such a simple, solitary task?
I don't know. Maybe you should talk it over with him. Just conduct a quick,
I glance at the computer's maintenance monitor, where I can see the percentage bar on Nova's malware upload, creeping slowly higher with every second.
30, maybe 40-second performance review. A minute tops?
30 seconds. Good. I can kill you in 30 seconds. With ease.
And in a flash, she sets out to do exactly that, sprinting towards me at full speed with her sword trailing behind her. I start to back up, frantically reaching for weapons as I move, but it will be far too late. Forget 30 seconds, she can kill me in a freaking instant.
Stan, stay focused on the screen. Remember the plan.
I am going to die. Nova rockets forward to intercept the supervillain, one arm simply hanging limp as she careens through the air. Despite how the fight has gone thus far, Nova's thrusters still make her faster than the two.
Don't you dare turn your back on me, Scorpion. We're not finished.
They're on a collision course. At the very least, Scorpion will need to alter her own trajectory. But will that give the malware enough time?
Finished? You were finished the moment you got in my way.
Oh shit. Madam Scorpion doesn't alter her trajectory. Instead, she barrels right towards the wounded superhero. In a flurry of violent crimson slashes, she casts Victoria aside with brutal efficiency. There's a crackle of electricity and shards of Nova's armor clatter to the ground as it finally gives way. My blood runs cold.
Nova!
She can't help you, Stanley. No one can. It's over.
Suddenly, a small chime sounds from the supercomputer's console. Nova's malware upload is complete, and in place of the progress bar, the touchscreen is taken up by two large buttons.
Hey, you were right. It is over.
One button says network shutdown, the other one says initiate feedback loop. Though Scorpion desperately reaches out to stop me, my finger already headed towards... Oh, fuck!
Feedback loop.
Are you sure?
Yes, because it's supposed to, like, override her brain.
But the network shutdown will, like, cancel all of it, right?
No, the network shutdown was for something else.
Okay,
was like-
okay. Look, I really hate save scumming, but... Alright, you sure?
Yes. Kate said to, or Victoria said to feedback loop.
Okay. Deactivate feedback loop button, and before she can reach me, it finds its mark.
Damn you!
Scorpion suddenly stops in place, like her body has been frozen. Her limbs and muscles twitch in protest, struggling to break free.
No. I won't let this stop me! Damn it! I won't!
And then, despite her body's apparent screams of protest, she takes a singular, lurching step forward. Out of instinct, I immediately raise her 2-step backwards. Ah, crap. I thought this was supposed to put her down for the count. What do I do if it doesn't work? I barely survived the first time, and now she's pissed. No, worse, she's laughing. Either she's lost or her anger swung all the way back into delirious glee, which seems infinitely worse.
Do you know what this feels like? It's like you just jammed 1,000 needles into my brain, and now they've started drilling. But pain? I can handle pain. I can live and breathe it.
True, she gets off on that
This
shit.
is nothing. Nothing.
I forgot about that.
Another step forward from her, 2 more steps backwards from me, and then suddenly throws her sword, not towards me, but at the computer. Uh-oh. The blade spins wildly through the air in a crimson blur and finds its mark, cleaving right through the machine with ease. I told you it was the other one, Kaori. With a groan of protest, the supercomputer shuts down, and its humming stops, and its touchscreen flickers and dies.
No,
Scorpion,
she
let's
said
set
to
aside
do
the
the feedback loop, though. That's
I'm-
the thing.
I'm telling you, the shutdown would have been better. Although, I don't know.
Did you think I wouldn't be willing to sacrifice this? I can build another. And another. As many as necessary.
Okay, well, I guess it shut down. I guess it probably was the illusion of choice.
But you can't access your network now. And your sword.
And? What does it matter? Do you honestly think I need my powers or a weapon to kill you, Stanley? Perhaps your friend, but no, not even her. She's far too soft. If she'd increased the intensity on that feedback loop of hers, I may not be standing right now. But she couldn't risk causing any permanent damage. She can't play the game to win. She lacks the stomach for it. That's why I'm still standing. And your new lover is just a corpse in a pile of scrap
shit.
metal.
Now you crossed the line.
You just never learn.
Oh, hell yeah!
Damn arrogant!
Hell yeah.
From out of nowhere, Victoria soars into view, engines roaring as she crashes into Madam Scorpion.
I'm the furthest thing from dead!
Yeah! With the force of a train, the pair slam into a wall of the chamber, but it's Scorpion who takes the brunt of it, letting out a gasp of pain even as she claws at Victoria's damaged armor.
For now, but not much longer. That shell is giving out. This is suicide!
Scorpion has a point. Shining Nova's armor is being torn apart at the seams. Sparks and bits of metal trail in Victoria's wake as brightly as the burn from her thrusters. The damage it took from Madam Scorpion's combined with the strain she's putting on it right now, it won't last long, and it could take Victoria with it. Yet still, Victoria doesn't let up.
Selfish people like you never understand! You're willing to sacrifice anything and anyone to win! Everything except yourself! Because that's the only cause you care about!
Somehow, Nova's thrusters burn even hotter, and she pushes onward, pressing Madam Scorpion into the stone wall of the chamber and using her body to bulldoze a road through its hard stone walls. Stone debris fall to the ground alongside bits of metal as Madam Scorpion struggles to free herself, desperately clawing at her assailant and prying the gaps in her armor.
But I care about more than just women. I care about every life you ruined, and every line you've crossed. All in the name of your own ambition! And yeah, I care about my weird henchman boyfriend!
Yeah! It's official, Kaori!
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So I'll give everything to stop you, even if it kills me. Whatever it takes. Because as long as even a scrap of this armor is working, I'm still Shining Nova! And Shining Nova can do anything!
Oh shit.
Watch that be the next segue for the new chapter.
Dude, I don't think there's going to be a chapter left. Maybe an epilogue. With deadly velocity, both superhero and supervillain slam into the dormant supercomputer, and the ensuing explosion sends me flying backwards. Nova, no. Coughing and waving away the smoke, I peel myself off the ground to try to find my feet. I couldn't fully make out what happened. I don't see either of them. No, 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 don't tell me.
Nova! Nova!
I stumble forward, nearly tripping over a piece of debris. I still can't make anything out. No, wait, over there!
Nova!
Yeah! With ginger steps, Victoria emerges from the wreckage of the supercomputer. what's left of her mangled armor falling off of her as she goes. Sparks from the decimated machine and her own shredded armor dance around her, and in this moment, they look as beautiful as the stars we flew beneath last night.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just having a moment, I think. You're incredible, you know that? Asking if I'm okay after what you just pulled? I mean, you dive bomb into a supercomputer and you ask if I'm okay. Really?
Yeah, really? I meant what I said, you know. I really do care about my weird henchman boyfriend.
Oh.
And I care about my crazy superhero girlfriend. Hell of a time to put a label on this thing, by the way.
Why is that? Having second thoughts?
Not a chance. You just have a flair for the dramatic, that's all. But please don't pull the self-sacrifice lever every time we hit a milestone, alright? Hey babe, it's our anniversary, so I'm just going to dive bomb this lizard monster into an oil tanker to recreate our first date. See you at dinner, hopefully.
Sorry, that's part of the deal. As a superhero, I have to pull at least one stunt like that a month. It's contractual. Though, admittedly, that one was a little dicey.
She pauses to rip off a piece of armor that's barely clinging on and tosses it aside. As it happens, it lands right in front of a pool of jet black hair belonging to an unconscious Madam Scorpion.
I'd say it worked out, though. Activating that feedback loop really helped. Without it, she may have had a shot at overpowering me. That was a good call. You had a lot of good calls today, actually. Honestly, I think you're really cut out for the superhero thing.
Yeah, sure. You're screwing with me, right?
Not at all. I'm being serious. But we can go over all of that later. For now, just get her secured and get the hell out of here. Seen enough of these walls to last a lifetime.
No kidding. You and me both.
You and me both. Oh god. Okay, it is an epilogue.
I think we end it here.
You think so? But I think it's an epilogue. Alright, we'll end it here.